Today, I'm going to show you how to generate a new AnyDesk ID by resetting the local configuration file on Windows. This is a simple process, and it can be useful if you need AnyDesk to start fresh on your device. Before we begin, make sure you watch carefully and follow each step in order so you don't delete the wrong file. If this tutorial helps you, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software guides. Alright, let's get started. First, you need to completely close AnyDesk. Do not just minimize it. Look in the system tray near the clock, right-click the AnyDesk icon and choose Quit. This is important because the file we need to remove may still be in use if the program is running. After you click Quit, wait a few seconds and make sure AnyDesk is fully closed before moving on. Once AnyDesk is closed, the next step is to open the AnyDesk data folder. To do that, press Windows key and R at the same time to open the Run dialog box. In the box that appears, type %program data %\AnyDesk, then press Enter. This will take you directly to the folder where AnyDesk stores its system configuration files. Now that you are inside the AnyDesk folder, look for a file named service.conf. Take your time here and make sure you select the correct file because this is the configuration file that controls the local setup. If you see multiple files, do not delete anything unless you are certain it is service.conf. Next, right-click service.conf and choose Delete. If Windows asks for administrator permission, click Yes or continue to approve the action. Deleting this file removes the local configuration that AnyDesk uses to identify the installation, which is why the app can generate a fresh ID when it starts again. After the file is deleted, the final step is to restart AnyDesk. Open the app again and wait for it to fully load. Once it starts up, AnyDesk will rebuild its local settings and assign a new ID based on the fresh configuration. That is the basic process for generating a new AnyDesk ID on Windows. If the ID does not update immediately, give it a moment, then close and reopen the app one more time. Also remember that changing system files should always be done carefully, especially if you use AnyDesk for remote support or work-related access. If this video helped you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a simple tech fix. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.